ain't welcome here.
John Amos's journey through the glitz and glamour of Hollywood is a tale of stark contrasts and hidden truths. Known for his iconic role as James Evans Sr. in the groundbreaking series Good Times, Amos's on-screen persona of strength and integrity barely scratches the surface of a life filled with personal and professional upheavals. Beyond the bright lights and applause lies a narrative riddled with controversies, family feuds, and the untold struggles of a man navigating the tumultuous waters of fame. This script delves into the depths of John Amos's life, revealing the darkest secrets and challenges that have shaped the man behind the legend.
It's hard in the sense that you're supposed to be, my character being the stoic.
Early life and rise to fame. Before the spotlight ever found him, John Amos's humble beginnings laid the foundation for a career that would defy the odds. His early life, marked by a relentless pursuit of his passions, set the stage for a breakthrough that would come in the form of Good Times. As James Evans Sr., Amos became the patriarch America loved, yet this role was just the beginning of a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. The height of career and first signs of controversy. John Amos's tenure on Good Times was a defining period in his career, casting him as the beloved patriarch James Evans Sr., a character that resonated deeply with audiences across America. However, the harmony portrayed on screen belied the brewing tensions behind the scenes, tensions that would ultimately lead to Amos's unexpected departure from the show. This chapter explores the intricate dynamics and underlying reasons that culminated in his firing, shedding light on the complexities of creative differences, representation, and the struggle for integrity within the entertainment industry. Amos's portrayal of James Evans Sr. was more than just a role. It was a statement. In a television landscape starved of authentic representations of African American families, Good Times broke new ground. Yet, as the series progressed, Amos grew increasingly concerned with the direction the show was taking. His character, initially a bastion of strength and resilience in the face of adversity, began to be overshadowed by the comedic elements that increasingly dominated the narrative. The shift towards humor and away from the gritty realism that initially defined the show became a point of contention. The crux of Amos's concerns lay in portraying African American life and the balance between comedy and serious, meaningful storytelling. He feared that the emphasis on humor, particularly through the character of JJ, played by Jimmy Walker, risked caricaturing the very community the show sought to represent.
Jimmy was such a funny person that when we had a good comedic scene together, it was all, very often I'd have to look away because you could see me, I'm biting my lip to keep from laughing.
Amos's commitment to authenticity and his desire to maintain the integrity of the show's portrayal of African American experiences led to clashes with the producers. These creative differences were not mere disagreements. They were indicative of a broader struggle within the entertainment industry over the portrayal of minority communities. Amos found himself at the forefront of this struggle, advocating for a narrative that reflected the realities of the African American experience without resorting to stereotypes or diminishing the gravity of the issues faced by the community.
I knew more about what a black family should be and how a black father would act than our writers, none of whom were black.
The tension reached a boiling point, and the decision to remove Amos from the show was made. The official narrative cited creative differences as the reason for his departure, a euphemism that barely concealed the underlying disputes.
Their perception or their idea of what a black family would be and what a black father would be was totally different from mine, and mine was steeped in reality.
Amos's firing from Good Times was a pivotal moment, not only in his career, but in the broader conversation about diversity, representation, and the power dynamics at play in Hollywood.
The bad news is you won't be with us. I said, how's that? He said, well, we had to let you go, John. He said, we can't have you threatening the writers' lives and and the writers are getting nervous.
The aftermath of Amos's departure was felt both on and off the screen. The show struggled to fill the void left by his character, and audiences lamented the loss of James Evans Sr., a character who had become a cultural icon. For Amos, the firing was a turning point, marking the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. It forced him to reassess his career and his role within an industry that often seemed at odds with his values and vision. The story of John Amos's firing from Good Times is a complex tapestry woven from creative disputes, industry politics, and the quest for authentic representation. It highlights the challenges faced by actors, particularly those from minority backgrounds, in navigating an industry where creative control and integrity can often be at odds with commercial interests. Amos's experience on Good Times serves as a poignant reminder of the struggles and sacrifices involved in bringing truthful, meaningful portrayals of life to the screen, and the personal and professional costs that can accompany such a commitment. Family feuds and personal struggles. In the tapestry of John Amos's life, the threads of family dynamics weave a complex and often the tumultuous pattern. The public persona of unity and strength, a hallmark of his character in Good Times, starkly contrasts with the private discord within his own family. The facade of unity and strength often portrayed on screen was starkly contrasted by the discord within Amos's own family. From his son's legal troubles to accusations of elder abuse by his own daughter, the familial strife added layers of complexity to an already tumultuous life. K.C. Amos found himself entangled in the law's grasp in July 2023, an event that not only cast a long shadow over the Amos family, but also pulled back the curtain on the private struggles they faced. The incident, which led to K.C.'s arrest, stemmed from a confrontation that escalated to a point where law enforcement intervention became necessary. The details of the altercation, as reported, suggest a deeply rooted conflict that had, perhaps, been simmering beneath the surface for some time. The nature of the charges against K.C. Amos was grave, involving threats of violence that are alarming in any context, but all the more so when they emerge within a family. The reports indicated that K.C. had made threats against his own sister, Shannon Amos, adding a layer of familial betrayal to the legal implications of his actions. The involvement of firearms in the threats painted a picture of a situation teetering on the brink of tragedy, a scenario that no family should ever have to navigate. The impact of these events on John Amos was profound. As a father, the turmoil and public nature of the incident placed him in an unimaginably difficult position. The man who had once portrayed the epitome of paternal strength and wisdom on television was now facing a real-life familial crisis that threatened to unravel the very fabric of his family. The public's knowledge of these events only added to the burden, turning a private matter into a subject of public discourse and speculation. The repercussions of K.C.'s actions reverberated beyond the immediate legal consequences. The incident shed light on the underlying tensions that can exist within families, even those that seem to have it all. For the Amos family, this was a stark reminder that fame and success do not immunize against personal strife and heartache. The challenges they faced were a reflection of broader issues that many families encountered, albeit away from the public eye. In the aftermath of the arrest, the Amos family found themselves at a crossroads. The path to healing and reconciliation was fraught with obstacles, not least of which was the public scrutiny that accompanied their every move. For John Amos, the situation was a painful juxtaposition against the roles he had played, roles that often epitomized idealized family dynamics and resolutions. The reality, as the Amos family was experiencing, was far more complex and devoid of scripted outcomes. The legal entanglements and family discord highlighted by K.C.'s arrest are emblematic of the trials that can beset any family, regardless of their status or achievements. In the case of the Amos family, these challenges were magnified by the public nature of their lives, making private struggles all the more challenging to navigate. The incident served as a poignant reminder of the fragility of family bonds and the work required to maintain and repair them when they are tested. As the Amos family grappled with the fallout from Casey's arrest, the broader implications of their struggle became apparent. The incident was not just a momentary lapse or a singular event, it was indicative of deeper issues that needed to be addressed. For John Amos, the patriarch of the family, the journey toward reconciliation and healing was likely to be a long and arduous one, filled with introspection, forgiveness, and, ultimately, growth. The saga of the Amos family, marked by KC's legal troubles, serves as a somber chapter in the life of John Amos. It is a chapter that underscores the complexities of familial relationships and the challenges that come with navigating them in the public eye. As this chapter of his life unfolds, the resilience and strength that John Amos has exhibited throughout his career will undoubtedly be called upon once more, not in front of the camera, but in the quiet and often painful moments of personal reflection and familial healing. The darker side of fame. As the veneer of celebrity began to crack, the darker aspects of John Amos's life came to the forefront. Rumors and controversies, some substantiated and others mere speculation, painted a complex picture of a man caught in the crossfire of fame's double-edged sword. The labyrinth of John Amos's life, with its highs and lows, took a more somber turn with allegations that struck at the very heart of familial trust and the vulnerabilities of aging. The revered actor found himself embroiled in a deeply personal and painful controversy, accusing his own daughter of elder abuse. The allegations surfaced when John Amos took the bold step of publicly accusing his daughter of elder abuse, a move that sent ripples through the entertainment community and beyond. The gravity of such accusations cannot be overstated, as they touch on issues of trust, betrayal, and the inherent vulnerabilities that come with age. For Amos, a figure long associated with strength and resilience, both on and off the screen, the situation was a stark departure from the roles he had embodied throughout his career. The specifics of the allegations were as troubling as they were complex. Elder abuse, a term that encompasses a wide range of mistreatment, from physical harm to financial exploitation, is a growing concern in society, particularly as the population ages. The accusations leveled by Amos highlighted the multifaceted nature of elder abuse and the challenges in both recognizing and addressing it. In his case, the allegations pointed to a breakdown in the fundamental trust between parent and child, a situation that is as heartbreaking as it is alarming. The public nature of the accusations added another layer of complexity to the situation. For a family already in the public eye, the scrutiny that accompanied the allegations was intense. The media coverage and public discourse surrounding the case served to amplify the personal pain and challenges faced by the Amos family. For John Amos, the decision to go public with the accusations was undoubtedly fraught with difficulty, reflecting the desperation and isolation that often accompany cases of elder abuse. The impact of the allegations on the Amos family was profound. The bonds of family, already tested by previous controversies and legal troubles, were further strained. The accusations against his daughter created a chasm that would be difficult to bridge, raising questions about reconciliation, forgiveness, and the path forward for the family. For Amos, the situation was a painful reminder of the fragility of familial relationships and the need for vigilance and advocacy in protecting the most vulnerable among us. The broader implications of John Amos's accusations extend beyond the immediate family drama. The case brought to light the critical issue of elder abuse and the importance of safeguarding the rights and well-being of the elderly. It underscored the need for awareness, education, and resources to combat a problem that is often hidden from view and shrouded in shame and secrecy. For society at large, the allegations served as a call to action, prompting discussions about the responsibilities of family members, the role of legal and social services, and the measures necessary to protect the dignity and safety of older adults. In the wake of the allegations, The Amos family, like many others facing similar challenges, was left to navigate the difficult waters of legal, emotional, and ethical considerations. The path to healing and resolution was uncertain, with the potential for lasting scars and the need for a reevaluation of family dynamics and responsibilities. For John Amos, the ordeal was a stark departure from the scripted dramas of his professional life, presenting challenges that required not just the portrayal of strength and integrity, but their embodiment in the face of personal adversity. As this chapter of John Amos's life unfolds, the allegations of elder abuse and the ensuing family turmoil serve as a poignant reminder of the complexities of aging, the vulnerabilities that accompany it, and the imperative to protect and honor those who have paved the way for future generations. The journey through this dark and difficult chapter is a testament to the resilience required to confront the most painful aspects of family and aging, and the ongoing struggle to find peace, resolution, and justice in the twilight years of a storied life. Legacy in question. The saga of John Amos's life, marked by remarkable achievements and significant contributions to the arts, took a dramatic turn as internal family conflicts escalated into a full-blown war. This chapter delves into the intricate web of disputes that entangled the Amos family, shedding light on the complexities of familial relationships, inheritance, and the legacy of a public figure. The heart of the conflict lay in the battle over John Amos's estate, a contentious issue that brought to the fore the deep-seated tensions within the family. The dispute was not merely about the division of assets, but underscored a more profound struggle over control, recognition, and the right to shape the narrative of Amos's legacy. The battle lines were drawn, pitting family members against each other in a legal and emotional tug-of-war that threatened to tarnish the legacy of one of television's most beloved figures. At the center of this maelstrom was the question of Amos's intentions for his estate and the stewardship of his legacy. The legal skirmishes that ensued were emblematic of a larger struggle, one that encompassed issues of trust, betrayal, and the burdens that come with public life. The family, once united by their shared connection to Amos, found themselves divided, their relationships frayed by accusations, counter-accusations, and the relentless pursuit of what each party believed was rightfully theirs. The implications of the family feud extended beyond the immediate legal battles. The public nature of the dispute cast a shadow over Amos's accomplishments, with each new development in the legal saga serving as fodder for public speculation and media coverage. The narrative of Amos's life and career, once defined by his contributions to the arts and his role as a trailblazer for African-American actors, was now being overshadowed by the spectacle of familial discord. The toll of the conflict on the Amos family was immeasurable. The once private matters of estate planning and family dynamics were thrust into the public eye, subjecting family members to scrutiny and judgment. The bonds that had once held the family together were tested as never before, with each legal motion and public statement driving a deeper wedge between them. The battle over Amos's estate also raised broader questions about the nature of legacy and the challenges faced by public figures in securing their legacies. The dispute highlighted the complexities of managing an estate that encompasses not just financial assets, but also intellectual property, public image, and the intangible elements of a person's life work. For Amos, the struggle was not just about the material wealth he had accumulated, but about how his contributions to society would be remembered and honored. As the legal battles raged on, the Amos family was forced to confront the realities of their situation. The prospect of a protracted legal fight, with its attendant costs, both financial and emotional, loomed large. The possibility of a resolution seemed distant, with each side entrenched in their positions, seemingly unwilling or unable to find common ground. The saga of the Amos family feud serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of fame, the complexities of family dynamics, and the challenges of legacy planning. It underscores the importance of clear communication, estate planning, and the need for mechanisms to resolve disputes before they escalate into full-blown conflicts. For John Amos, the family feud was a stark reminder of the fragility of familial relationships and the need for foresight in securing one's legacy. The battle over his estate, while deeply personal, reflects broader societal issues related to inheritance, legacy, and the responsibilities of those left to steward the legacies of public figures. The resolution of this conflict and the lessons learned from it will undoubtedly shape the final chapters of the John Amos legacy, offering insights into the complexities of family, fame, and the enduring quest for understanding and reconciliation. Stripping away the layers of rumor and controversy, through his own words and actions, a picture emerges of a man who is much more than the sum of his public persona and private struggles. In the twilight of his career, John Amos's story is one of reflection and reconciliation. This chapter looks at how he and his family are navigating the path forward, seeking peace amidst the storms of the past. John Amos's life story is a testament to the complexity of the human experience, especially within the unforgiving spotlight of fame. Through the highs and lows, controversies, and achievements, his journey offers a compelling narrative that challenges us to look beyond the surface. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.